Lap, it's always a trick here, understanding how much to slow the truck down in qualifying, just because we pick up so much speed from practice. For whatever reason, it's all of a second here. One of our biggest tracks that we pick up on from race trim to qualifying trim. So it's always you're downshifting in turns 1 and 2, so always a trick to know how much to let the truck roll and everything. But yeah, hit it good today. I've had pretty good history qualifying here. I think we saw on the pole here last year as well. So similar setup, and yeah, hopefully we can close the weekend off this year.
If you have any questions for Ty, please raise your hand. We'll get a wireless microphone to you. Go right back there.
Harry Loomis, the podium finish. Ty, like you said, this is your second pole in a row here. Last year you had a great truck, led 55 laps, but the late wreck with Zane. Are you someone that goes back and kind of thinks about kind of how you could have done that differently last year, and do you use kind of missed opportunities like that as motivation, especially coming back to this track for the first time?
You have to. On one token, you can't dwell on the past, right? But you have to go back and understand what you did wrong and fix it. So, yeah, never a good situation when you have one of the better trucks and you wreck a fellow Ford truck for the win at the end of the race. So, yeah, I went back and looked at it and thought about what I could have done different and hopefully not make that same mistake again. But hopefully we're in that same position again. We've had an up and down season. The speed has always been there. But these last couple of weeks we've been kind of up and down on the execution side of it. So the hard part is finding the speed. Sometimes when you don't have the speed, it's hard to find it. I feel like we haven't lacked that all year. We just have to do a better job at making the best of whatever that day offers us.
Go up here to the front.
Hey, Ty, Brad Harris from Frontstretch.com. And you mentioned you guys have speed off and on. How big would it be just for overall going to this summer stretch just to get a win, just to kind of kickstart going toward the postseason and just kind of going to this part of the year?
Yeah, it would be a huge deal. I feel like I've made some mistakes that have costed us wins this season. And, Joe obviously missed a call last week at Charlotte, but the moral of our team is, we win and lose as a team. There's no finger pointing. We just have to execute better, make better decisions when it counts. And that goes to me and Joe and our pit crew and the spotter, everybody. And we had a good team meeting this morning and trying to collectively get everybody moving the right direction. Like you said, that the speed is there. That is not a concern. We just have to make better decisions when it counts, and these races will come together. When you have speed like that, it's inevitable. So have a lot of great racetracks coming up for us here these last 5 or so before the playoffs. Richmond, IRP, of course here are probably 3 of our best 5 racetracks right here in the next 5. So excited to get going. We have to turn our season around and get hitting on all cylinders when Milwaukee comes around.
We're going to go to Dustin over on the right, and then we'll go to Cole in the middle.
Dustin will be on NASCAR.com. Ty, kind of right off that, the speed aspect, fastest on the 10-lap average. So how do you feel about your truck and race trip?
Yeah, I feel good about it. We had maybe some potential weather coming in, so we wanted to do a long run, firing off in practice as long as the truck was close, and kind of see where it went. So feel good about it. I don't know how many guys actually did 10-lap runs to know if that 10-lap average has any merit to it or not. But regardless, I feel like the truck has good balance in it, good speed. We made a couple small changes from last year just to try and help some of the things I was fighting on the short run, and I think we've hit on those. So as long as we can keep the truck turning on the long run, that's always the name of the game here is brake heat. There's a lot of heat build up in the front, and hard to keep these trucks turning on a long run. So yeah, I think we've got a really good truck for tomorrow, and hopefully we can keep the track position all day.
We'll go to Cole.
Cole Cusimano with the Kicking the Tires. Ty, congratulations first off. I'm curious, how do you feel about your truck going into this race compared to years past at Gateway? Just given like Dustin said, the 10-lap average, obviously the fastest truck in practice and qualifying.
This is one of the racetracks I've got quite a bit of experience at. I've run a couple Midwest Tour races and a super late model year in 16 and 17, and I think this is my 4th truck race here. So this is probably one of the tracks I have more experience on than not, and I've just kind of always taken to this place. And Joe and I, obviously Joe's a great he's a great crew chief, but he's really good on the short tracks like Gateway, the flat ones. That's what he grew up racing at. All those low racetracks in Wisconsin that are flat, and this place has a lot of those characteristics. So between my short track experience and his, we just really normally put really good trucks out on the racetrack here together, and that goes a long way. So haven't been able to close one out yet. I think every time Joe and I have been here, we've ended up in a wreck. So we just need to put the whole race together. I know I said that a few times already, but I can't pound it enough. We just have to put the whole race together, and I think the results will come.
Do you have any final questions for Ty? All right, Ty, well, congratulations.
Hi, I'm Christopher DeHardy with Frontstretch.com. If you enjoyed what you just saw, hit the like button and subscribe for some more great racing content.